yeah, let's get underway. Stereo is not on. There we go. And we're not gonna worry about that duel thing. I think I can come back. So, yeah, let us go recover Persona the Masked. Which I believe was like my clone or something. But also a Dark Falls that kind of helped me out, or didn't. I don't even know. Whatever, let's go. This will probably be the next few weeks of Fridays. Reminder again that YouTube exports are broken right now on Twitch, so odds are there's gonna be like just a huge dump to YouTube in the not too distant future once they fix it.
A connected subspace. Its name, Earth. Following a series of disturbances that shook Earth to its core, the state of arcs had been changing. While photons exist, the profound darkness will return.
Yeah, it's like in a time loop or something.
But we were closer than ever to pulling it out at the root and preventing anyone else from suffering in its cataclysmic wake.
Honestly, Earth didn't really have that much to do with that. There was like a clone of the sentient planet, or another version of the, or alternate universe. No, well, yeah, it was another. It was a rejected version of the same sort of sentient planet that is at the core of our ship now, or whatever. But anyway, let's get to work. We'll be running as a force because it's what I'm most familiar with, and kind of what I need to level up, even though we're going to do things on normal difficulty. Oh, they gave Xiao an outfit, so I guess he's going to join my invite stack.
You look tense.
I'm not gonna lie, I do like the purple
okay?
zigzag helix thing you guys got going on.
We've all worked hard to reach this point.
No, I definitely don't know how to do that. I keep forgetting B is confirmed in this one because they switched it for the other one.
But don't worry, you two have my full support.
Okay, you two. It's time to take back Persona.
Yes, we're stealing the entire franchise back from Atlas. Okay, let's go. And hopefully I don't have to jump to any, expeditions to open up further areas. I have cleared the Enchanted Forest, or the whatever, the Haunted Forest, whatever it is. Spooky Woods. I've cleared it at least once. Although all the bosses that spawn that mid-stage just ruin me. But yeah, I've been through it once, so that at least should be out of the way.
Every time Arx fights the profound darkness and starts to weaken it, Persona pushes back time.
Like you do. Every time you know that they're gonna make another one. Push back time.
Over and over again.
Alright.
We can't just leave them like that. We have to save them, right?
I was genuinely surprised. Like, there's actually still a decent community in the original, like, just grinding away and whatnot.
They still live on.
Like, if you're there at like 3 or 4 in the morning, like I am, and trying to do like urgent quests at that hour, there's like, if it's a percent still for ones that are only one completion per person, you're not gonna get a full 100% on those. But
and even if we do save
you usually do okay.
The profound darkness will seek out a new host body. It could make matters even worse. Our best bet is to erase the profound darkness altogether. We've just never had a way to do that.
Oh no.
Until now, that is.
Exactly! Hitsugi's Ame no Murakumo is the key.
They really folded that back in.
The cleansing katana that purges evil.
Hitsugi was the magical girl, schoolgirl from the last episode.
No reason this should be any different. Just do the same as before.
Yay.
With their help, I've managed to analyze the Ame no Murakumo's abilities and replicate them.
Well, that's cool.
Your tie with Persona. Your weapon. Here it is. I entrust this power to you. You should be the one.
Oh yeah, that's right, because it's supposed to be a clone of me. Cool, they just put in a generic sword. Thanks.
The operation is straightforward enough. Cut through the profound darkness is...
Are they just gonna throw me at the boss fight right off the bat?
If you can sever Persona from the...
That's probably what it's gonna do, and it's gonna get weird.
The two of you can wake Persona up together.
Again, I love how the costume also affects the camera angles and stuff.
I've got so very much to say, right?
Okay. Check out my neck. We're gonna protect it. Also, I think I mentioned on a separate stream, but I did manage to get the Force outfit squared away for yeah, carried over to New Genesis, so we're good on that front. So I'll probably run that game and that until I get some better outfits. Also, I gotta be a little bit careful because, well, actually, if my regular attacks are doing this much damage, it's fine. But I actually like broke my Xbox One controller casting Gizonde too much. The smart thing to do would be just to change the button it's set to. But I'm too used to it, so I don't want to do that. I will not change. Alright, is this the versus clone battle? Yeah. One shot. Got his ass.
We have transitioned to phase 2 of our counteroffensive against the Photoner fleet. All ops, proceed to the Sector 2 staging zone.
I love that we're getting the alerts for the urgent quest while this is going on. I think you could turn those off, but why would I do that? Extra flavor. Oh, our boy's just in the head.
From Persona. You take it from here.
Okay.
Right, it's time for us to...
Do a stab in the face. Oh, this is supposed to look so much cooler than a goddamn glorified chicken. Save them.
What's this? Why is it getting all bendy?
Oh, great. It's gonna be alternate unit shenanigans.
Space-time interference? Where is it trying to jump? And why?
I did manage to, like, there were, what, 3? Well, I think 2 more new classes on top of the one that came out with episode 4 that unlocked. I haven't had time to play around with them much. I unlocked them, but I haven't... Again, I'm trying to hundo out Force before I mess with those.
Checking over!
Calm down, Sierra.
Who was swearing?
There's nothing to trace. No signs in the area. We've completely lost them.
Oh no!
I forgot how ridiculous her healed boots are. Alright, well, time to wake up in... freaking... time to wake up the Ren Fair. Or not. But I'm pretty sure that's where we're ending up.
Report from Earth Guide. No sign of our friend on Earth either, they say. I see. An urgent transmission from an operator. Is this a telescopic image?
Hey, they got the Hubble back online.
Space is warping. Is it a black hole? Those aren't terribly rare, but they sure don't just pop out of nowhere. It's not a star's gravitational collapse. It's an intermediate mass. Observed values are coming back negative. Its expansion velocity is crazy.
Run this by me and
If
like
it keeps expanding
scrub
at its
because
current
I don't know what the hell you're
pace,
talking
it'll
about.
consume the whole universe.
Oh, I have to
This
stop
black
that.
hole defies all logic. Oh, what's going on here?
Plot device.
Does it have something to do with their disappearance? It's hard to rule it out based on the timing. I'll continue looking into both matters.
Sorry for the wait, ladies. I see you've been apprised about the black hole. That'll save me some time.
I appreciate that he's got the glowy sea life still in his undershirt.
I've got 2 pieces of news. First, the good news. We've located a reading.
It's actually a really good design. I like it.
Really?
A little busy, but they all are, so.
Not so fast, Matoy. Next, the bad news. The reading is coming from inside the black hole.
Guess where we're going.
It's the one and only absolute rest frame. The origin point of the universe. Where planet Xion used to reside.
Well, that's convenient.
That's where the Guardian is.
Okay. Stranger, we just sit on the wrong hand for a while, or sit on our hand for a while before using that hand to do stuff. Hey, next back. Well, a lovely field. I needed a vacation. Reminds me of the beginning of To Sonic and the Black Knight.
Stop right there!
Put me up a wall. Gonna be evil Merlin. Or Merlin's granddaughter.
You're a slippery one. But this game of tag is over. The deal's dead or alive! Waste her!
Get his ass.
What?
Don't take me lightly. I'm prepared to fight.
Corrupt, but still royalty. But you're taking us just as lightly, princess!
A summoning circle? He's a sorcerer?
These are like goblins. Too bad. I think he'll be alright. He's pretty quick with that big ass club though. Better would do. Guess who? Hey, a surprise.
Who are you?
Also, some of the textures and stuff look even worse than usual because I'm playing like a baseline Xbox One.
Then again, who cares? Mess with us and you're both dead meat!
More ephemera? Steel yourself, stranger!
Man, I just love this stuff! Can't get enough of it! Get a move on, summons! Stop them like the pests they are!
Okay.
Slaying our foes is the only way we can get out of this now. May I please request your aid?
Yeah, sure, whatever. I like blowing shit up. Of course, my mag's hungry now. I didn't realize I had some extra discs laying around, or I'd feed that. I also have gone ahead and bought some, I think level 17 technique discs. And customized Megazonde to make it even beefier, but it was the first time I customized anything, so. I could probably get better customizations down the line, but I've not messed with the crafting. So.
Please, allow me to thank you again for your aid.
But I probably
I
should,
was in
because
such a hurry to meet my brother. I failed to take
There are
my
instances
decision.
where I get my ass kicked pretty badly.
May I ask your name? I owe you my life.
Again, I like killing stuff.
I am being hunted by the ruler.
This is literally the plot to Sonic and the Black Knight.
Please introduce yourself. My name is... That's quite enough of that, Lost Record. Well, now it is time to go ahead and back home. Huh? Is something wrong? Vanished.
Well, that's enough of our time
Who
here.
was that?
He also ran into some triangle guys who I think are all triangle, like, basically, they're like very faceted polygon looking in their models, and I think they're from episode 6, but there wasn't much. It was in an urgent quest, so I really have
Are
no
you okay?
point of reference for that.
Anywhere. Oh gosh.
Gone in a flash, back in a flash. I'm glad you're safe.
Why is everybody worried about me? I'm the protagonist. I got plot armor. It's fine.
Could you fill us in on what happened?
No.
You're barking up the wrong tree. Sorry to send them back without warning. I was kind of in a hurry.
What the hell are you? Those shoes look even... I think they're the same boot style as Matoy's, but they look even less practical.
How? Well, I just went, and here I am. Oh dear, did I barge in on a private conversation? I should know to knock before entering a room. Silly me. I've just been alone for so long. Common sense doesn't even occur to me. I'm not getting any teleport readings. She's not Arcs. From these readings, she's
How do we keep running into this many
entirely
demigods?
of photons? Well, she's not a full spawn. Do you know her?
Ah.
Wow, you all look so wary.
Who are you?
Oh, duh! You don't know who I am. Sorry, that didn't even cross my mind. I'm Alma.
Okay.
Would it
You have
be
a name.
clearer if I called myself the original Clarice Crace?
Okay.
Right now, I'm Alma, though. I'd like it if you'd call me that.
Clarice Grace the First? I thought she was dead.
Oh, my body's long gone. I'm like all photons now. I'm sure you know this, but my old body got busted up by Luther. Not my mind, though. The photons never vanished. I've been together with the Akashic Records ever since.
Okay, that's convenient.
Basically, I guess you could say that after I died, I turned into an Akashic Records ghost.
Yeah, prove that, please.
What could prove it? Is there anything that can? Oh, I've got it! I'll show you my specialty. Watch closely now. 3, 2, 1. Boom!
Blows up the entire fleet.
What? But how? That's not teleportation!
Looks a lot like teleportation to me.
This sensation before.
You have?
The technique Luther used to control time?
Oh.
Yep. He fiddled around with me and finagled a way to copy that, I guess. By the way, if you call that a technique, Cassie will get super fussy and be all like, "It's magic, damn it!"
Fuck is Cassie?
Reggie and Mary would always shake their heads and act totally stumped. Oh yeah, Reggie and Mary are still around, right? They'd know who I am. I'm sorry, Reggie?
Oh, it's the old guy cast, and
I I mean Regius and Maria. They're still
I don't
alive
remember
and
most of
kicking,
the
right?
like the circle name or name.
They
so-
wouldn't appreciate those nicknames. You can tell, huh? They always did tell me to knock it off with those.
They're both out on assignment. We
Well, that
won't
also
be able to
explains
see
why
them
they
for a
use
while.
it. I'm pretty sure it's the same voice actor for Alma as it is
Aw.
Matoi.
That's a shame.
Matoi is also a
Wait,
Claris craze.
meeting them wouldn't help anyway. They're not tied to Shion, so they wouldn't see me. You know Shion? Totally. We spent a lot of time together. I know about Xiao, too.
So people can only see you if they have a tie to Shion.
That's awfully
Is
convenient.
that why you came to us? Akashic Records ghost?
Yep. The way things are now, you're the only ones who can sense me. And you're the only ones who can do something about what's going on.
Okay, could you tell me what's going
I know
on?
this must be hard for you to swallow. I'll tell you everything I know. Could you at least hear me out?
Sure. Especially if this is somehow going to tie into the greater plot. Alright, sub-stories. Obviously the sub-stories whenever we can, so. What are photons?
Photons are like an element tied to the Akashic Records. To oversimplify it a bit, they're the Akashic Records itself. Photons are everywhere. See, they're like the ink the Akashic Records uses to record all events in the universe.
Okay.
The way we use them is like we access a record of energy generation and reproduce it.
Okay.
Photoners were masters of utilizing photons as energy, but there's so much more you can do with them.
Make a hat. Or a brooch.
As for
Or a pterodactyl.
how, well, that's where it gets kinda tricky. I'll bet Shion figured she couldn't explain it well enough, so she stuck with teaching you to utilize them as energy. I kind of understand it. I have a better grasp of photons than most. But as for how you can handle them so well, or what it takes to use them like that I can't explain.
So we've learned nothing.
If only I could explain it clearly, we'd probably be living in a much better world right now. Would it be a brighter world? One full of happy places and smiling faces? Sometimes I wonder.
Cool, thanks. You're just letting us know that we're in like a shit timeline.
The first Clarice Craze, from the legendary trio of heroes.
Also, this is the first one they've done like the visual novel presentation with the back and forth like this.
I wouldn't call us legendary.
Because before they would just do stuff in a lobby or like we would be getting like the
50
in-game
years ago,
cutscenes.
tops. All I was good at was tricks and cheats. The second is way, way better than me at actual ARC stuff.
That's okay. We got the second one in the time travel
actually
stuff.
Clara's Craze. You're not? It's kind of confusing to explain, but Clara's Craze is the name of the collection of photons that used to be inside of me. Huh? What? That's not helping, is it? Okay. How about this? I had a split personality.
Reductive, but I guess it works.
Split personality? So, I used to be super weak and bedridden a lot, right?
Oh yeah, I think they
Talk
mentioned
to the
that before.
photons inside me, 'cause, hey, not like I had anything better to do. Then, what do you know? They took on a personality of their own. Boy, did that ever throw me for a loop at first. And if you think it threw me off, you should have seen the people around me. She had a real mouth on her.
So, the current quote-unquote Clara's Craze actually has
And
a lot
when
more
it
to
came
do,
to combat,
more
it
in
was a
common with
pain
her
to
than
move around.
we
So I
expected.
always let her do all the heavy
The
lifting.
clone one.
She was always a real go-getter. Eventually, that earned her the name Clarice Craze. I guess that's why Reggie and Mary don't call me Clarice Craze. I don't mind either way, but I think it'd be better for them if you call me Alma when I'm me. Yes, ma'am. Consider it done. By the way, could you please not call me ma'am? Sure. Right. So, Alma, what has become of the first Clarice Craze inside of you? She left this body here to me, and, vanished.
That's gonna be a plot point later.
Maybe I didn't phrase that right. I guess you could say that when I lost my corporeal body, she became a new vessel for me.
So she didn't disappear.
So basically, it's like my body's Clarice Craze, and my mind is Alma. So Clarice Craze protected you, Alma?
Oh, we're tying back into this. She wants to protect everybody thing.
Calling it protecting is kind of a disservice to her, I think. I mean, the last thing she said to me was, "Now we're even." Maybe that means I'm also Clarice Craze in a sense. Maybe I should get used to being called that after all.
Make up your damn mind. Alright, let's do an Omega. Whatever that is. Did we ever follow up on the one, Dark Falls? That, like, wasn't Dark Falls, like, the little note falling around our friend's sister,
Let's
like,
review. Sierra,
it was her
run an
kid or
expansion
something. It
progress
was
simulation based on the
I
new
think we
black
did.
hole's present status.
Yes, sir.
like, there was some desert planet stuff, and then they just kinda
This is the new
threw that
black hole
aside.
that popped up at the same time that you went missing.
Okay.
And this is a prediction assembled from a Florenberg black hole analysis based on present information.
Florenberg. Oh, well, we get a cooler looking cutscenes, whatever. Looks like teeth, and I like that. So it's got the suck. Alright.
Everything's getting swallowed. The world will turn all black. Conventional black holes do not expand at this velocity. Something's clearly up here.
Yeah.
Alma, tell me something. You called yourself a ghost of the Akashic Records.
Okay.
This return was undoubtedly due to your power. The readings were inside the black hole.
Okay.
So it stands to reason that you were in there, and you came from there.
So it's her fault.
Tell me, what's in there? Where does that black hole lead?
Oh, no.
I think you know the answer to that, Xiao. There's only one thing there. The location
Salsa.
where the planet Xi'an used to be. The origin point. The birthplace of the universe.
Okay.
It's the Akashic Records itself.
Okay.
And you got lost on that world. Let's call it Omega for convenience's sake. The world of Omega is the Akashic Records.
Oh, yeah, that was where we felt all the corrupted stuff, I thought.
Maybe
something.
it would be easier to say it's what the Akashic Records dreams of. Records made manifest? Does that mean that the string of events on Earth, that ether has something to do with this?
Oh, no, they made it
Probably.
canon.
Photons are tied to the Akashic Records.
Oh, that's a bit
I
of a
bet
stretch,
photons
but
fused
okay.
with aether that became altered on Earth, and that's why they got all crazy. But I thought the Akashic Records were Xi'an, and she's gone now. Well, you're a little off.
Well, at least they're gonna finally explain this,
Xi'an
maybe.
is Xi'an. The Akashic Records are the Akashic Records.
Thanks, Popeye.
It's true that with Xi'an gone, there's no one left who can access the Akashic Records. But the Akashic Records are still there. It's just that there's nobody left to see them.
Oh, it's like when Facebook disappeared, but it was like just their DNS that got wiped, or whatever.
So basically, the Akashic Records are a library, and Xi'an's a librarian? Oh, good one. That's a perfect comparison, I'd say.
Okay.
The library still stands, even if there's nobody around to manage it.
Won't get dusty.
Nobody was supposed to be able to
How am I gonna
access
return
the
my
Akashic
overdue
records
books?
to begin with. But The Akashic Records have manifested themselves as a single world, Omega.
The profound darkness jumped to this visible manifestation of the Akashic Records and fused with it.
Oh, that's probably not going to be a problem at all then.
Thus leading to the creation of a potentially universe
Or that.
whole, I take it.
Dreams are what we see when our brains are organizing our memories. It's the same for the Akashic Records.
That's sort of true.
I think the
The dream
Akashic
thing.
Records are dreaming while sifting through its memories of the whole universe.
Okay.
That dream had taken shape. Well, actually, it's a little more complicated than that. The thing is, malice has entered the dream. If we don't do something, everything's gonna be engulfed in darkness. The past, the future, all creation as we know it.
Yeah, we had a good run.
That's why I came
Actually, we
here.
had a pretty terrible run. That's fine.
I'm gone now, but I still want to see the future that all of you and Shion worked to weave.
Alright, yeah, a little help here, like, explaining this maybe, that would help a lot.
I think I've covered everything I can explain. Would you be willing to help me out?
Sure.
Thank you.
Is that a whole sub-episode? I've commented this on previous episodes, or sub-chapter I should say, like... Oh, okay, it's still going. I just feel like... A lot of the time, it feels like some of these could be strung together.
The profound darkness has infiltrated
I'm glad
the
they did here.
Akashic Records. We have to slay it and sever their link.
Okay.
It's straightforward enough work.
But we're jumping to the presumptions of the boss fight right at the top here, so I wonder what all the interstitials
The
are going
thing
to be.
is, I'm coming up blank as far as how to get there, and what Omega's condition is. First off, how do we physically reach Omega? There are no ARC ships capable of probing into a black hole.
Easy. We stopped time for the launch.
Oh yeah, they'll just
Why am I
do
not
that. Why
surprised
didn't I
you
think
can
of
do
that?
Is it
Stopping time,
Claire's
you know, right
great
at the top
job
of the
to
list
pull
there.
ludicrously crazy stunts?
Sorry, I think I'm lost.
She's gonna do the thing that she did when she showed up.
Gravity doesn't apply when time is stopped.
Is that true?
We bypass the black hole's innate supergravity by stopping time. Then we send you to Omega. The theory is sound, sure, but it's still crazy. It's not crazy at all. I got someone out, so there's nothing stopping me from sending someone back in. Not gonna lie, though, it'll be exhausting to do alone. It would be so much easier if Clara's craze were here. So, second, could you give me a hand? Who? Me? I could use another photon manipulation expert. You'll do fine, really.
Just love the obstruction with my fat head. Don't worry about me.
Oh, I'm not worried. I know you'll be just fine. Be careful out there, okay? I'll be waiting for you.
Sierra, you should head to Omega 2. I'll take over ship management for the time being.
You can count on me. Oh, wait. Does that mean I'm going inside Omega?
I mean, we're not going to its core, but...
Combat is not my thing. Okay, I'll try to give you a form that will allow you to focus more on navigation. How about that, Sierra? Exactly what form it will be might depend on what kind of mood Omega's in, though.
This is probably the fairy form that talks to you when you're in the Haunted Wood.
I don't know about this. This isn't how I imagined my first field assignment was gonna go.
Got you back, whatever.
I look
Let's
forward to
go.
working with you. Here's how this is gonna work. We'll approach the time-stopped black hole in the gateway ship. It'll be easier to send you over a shorter distance, so once you're ready, commandeer the gateway ship, okay?
Okay. Oh, that's right. The gateway ship's the little one that travels around the planet
About enough
services.
photon fleet. Thank you for your assistance with this operation.
Alright, let's do a bit of a save here. Oh, I keep forgetting there's details listed too. The Ark's Demonica was said to possess an impenetrable defense, and the monstrosities that poured endlessly from it pillaged and murdered without mercy. At the moment, a savior appeared for those who'd given up hope. Guess who that is? Chicken Man. Let's ride. Trying to get whacked by a planet. Oh, I see. I'm stuck. They did really good use of motion comics. I don't know if I've ever like commented on that before, but like for those
The world
bits,
of
it looks
Omega
really
is
good.
what the Akashic Records dream of.
Okay.
It's a jumbled up mishmash of all the records.
Hey, we're in
the
yet another
universe.
freaking tube.
The civilization and culture of Omega comes from random planets.
This
and
is
eras
why it's
logged
weird
in the
fantasy
Akashic
bullshit.
Records. It's a waking
it's a
dream
mishmash.
spawned from the collective memories of an entire universe. So you're bound to run into all sorts of crazy stuff.
Okay.
I know I'm the one who asked you to go, but stay on your toes, okay?
Okay.
And take care of things.
Okay. I mean, was I not just gonna not take care of things and die? I don't know. Alright, we're here. We're back. And our friend from earlier is dead.
Here! Over here! Surprised? I was surprised myself. I was speechless.
Oh, that's actually pretty. When it started with like the legs, I was just like, oh no. Oh no, is this gonna get really awkward?
Okay, I, Sierra.
Or closer to like, Ocarina of Time fairies, but no, this is fun.
Let's start by finding a place with lots of life sign readings.
Life forms. That, yeah, a little cross swords red mark means it's a combat mission.
This is a
Combat.
pretty imposing place.
Oh, we're back to
What do
the
they do here?
novel thing.
You there! What are you doing?
You don't look familiar. Are you one of the king's minions?
Do I look yellow and
Your
pill
strange
shaped?
garb is unquestionably suspicious. Identify yourselves!
Will we come in peace?
The little one speaks. What is this creature?
What? I figured I'd look right at home like this. Oh, jeez. What do we do now?
Kick this little nerd's ass.
What's all the commotion?
Lady Harriet! My apologies for causing a stir. We found some suspicious figures skulking around. We were just about to apprehend them.
Suspicious figures? It's you!
Lady Harriet, no! Stay back. They're dangerous.
Oh, that's cool.
How are they dangerous? They are my guests.
Your guests. Even if that were true, this is hardly the time.
Varuna, I am most grateful for your consideration as my adjutant. However, I will be fine. Please allow me to.
Definitely fought something named Varuna at some point in one of the urgent missions. So
Just call if you're in any trouble at all.
I guess I spoiled
right
myself
there.
on that.
Thank you, Varuna. Come, this way. This is my personal tent. No one will disturb us here. Do you remember me? You saved my life not long ago.
Yeah, it was like 10, 15
Allow
minutes
me
ago.
to introduce myself
I'm
once
pretty
more.
on top of
I
that.
am Harriet.
Weird that even the text is like super blurry.
I would ask you a somewhat impertinent question.
Okay.
Do you know of me? Of this land? In fact, do you know of this world at all?
Fucking nope.
Yes, I thought as much. You wear foreign garb, you know nothing of us, and you wield overwhelming might.
I mean,
Truly,
like you do.
it is just as legend foretold. How long we have awaited you.
Waited me for what?
is this now? well... Hey, that rumbling and stuff outside can't be anything good, can it?
Lady Harriet,
You may enter.
sorcerers have arrived at the Royal Army camp. They appear to be preparing for a summoning.
Then interrupt them.
They're going to summon a Castrum Demonica here, aren't they? Strike the enemy camp before the ritual is complete. Varuna, muster all troops.
Lady Harriet, that would be dangerous. I think we should retreat.
If we keep retreating, they'll corner us at our stronghold sooner or later. We would be finished. And I can hardly flee alone while everyone else is fighting.
Lady Harriet.
Which is respectable.
We'll launch a pinpoint blitz. Varuna, notify the troops immediately. My apologies. I must take the field.
That outfit's
I will give you a
every
full
time I
overview
look at it, it becomes more and more like ridiculously impractical.
What's the plan?
Let's kick ass all night.
Say no more. Let's go join Harriet.
Give me something to beat up. We've now entered the Smile Game Thousand Arms.
Castrum Demonica summons! Crush the rebels who wreak havoc in our land!
It was also a Sega game. Alright, so we got Skelly-Mans now.
Stop the Castrum Demonica summons! Charge!
It's just Skelly-Mans. They look pretty tall though. That's kind of cool looking.
There are just too many monsters! But we're this close! All men, keep pushing!
Are we this close?
We're through! This is it! What? And Arx Demonica. You were one step too late! Come forth, Castrum Demonica!
Oh wait, that is what I think it is. You just summon a castle. Oh, yeah, that's the boss of the exploration mission. Legally distinct. Not Alex from not Final Fantasy. As in Alexander. Alright. And then there were Minotaurs.
Stand strong! Stand!
Get his ass. Alright, I guess I'll go take care of that.